Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Nacho Problems, where we turn ordinary recipes into extraordinary nachos. I'm Nacho Queen, but you can call me M. Well, after several weeks of shelling out big money on seafood, I decided to look around my pantry and freezer and see what we could make without having to buy much. So this week, we're making Spanakopita Nachos. Spanakopita is a Greek savory spinach pie made with phyllo dough, which is a thinner than paper flaky pastry. It usually crisps up really nicely, so I thought it would make for interesting nachos. Let's get started. Step 1, the chips. The Spanakopita will be our chips, and for that we need 10 ounces frozen spinach, thawed, 5 ounces feta cheese, half an onion, finely chopped, half a cup fresh parsley, also finely chopped, half a teaspoon pepper, 1 clove garlic, 1 teaspoon dill, and although not shown, I felt the filling also needed some salt, so I'd use about a teaspoon of that as well. 2 eggs, 1 tablespoon olive oil, plus more for brushing, and half a pack of phyllo dough. Now, I often say when using pre-made breads or doughs that we might make it from scratch in a future video. That is not the case with phyllo dough. It is ridiculously thin dough. I have no idea how they get it that way, and I'm not sure it's something I have the patience to even try. But moving on. We'll start by wringing out our spinach. To do this, place a clean dish towel into a small bowl and dump your thawed spinach out onto the towel. Now twist it up and squeeze out as much liquid as you possibly can. Discard the liquid and return your spinach to the bowl. Then remind cameraman to hit record before you add in all the other ingredients and mix well. Now, there are 2 ways you can make your Spanakopita. One is significantly easier than the other, but I will show you both. Please note, my phyllo dough has been in the freezer for probably almost a year and is pretty dried out, so we're going to do the best we can, but use fresh if you can. The first method is to slice your phyllo dough into strips about 4 inches wide. Then take 2 strips stacked together, gently brush them with some olive oil. Now place some of the filling at one end of the dough. You're going to want to angle the filling so that you can fold the dough over it into a triangle. Then you fold it up, and then over, and then up, like so. These first 2 are kind of rough, so let's try another. Okay, that one turned out better. These are by no means professional quality, but hey, we're learning and having fun. Those will go into the oven to bake at 325 degrees Fahrenheit or 160 C for 45 to 50 minutes or until golden and crunchy. Method 2, coat a baking dish with olive oil or spray it with cooking spray. Place 3 to 4 sheets of the phyllo dough in the bottom of the dish. As you can see, I have shreds here, but luckily this method works even if your phyllo is falling apart like mine. Add a thin layer of the filling, and then top with 2 more sheets of phyllo. Brush that with olive oil, then add more filling. Repeat until you reach the top of your dish or you run out of filling. Then brush the top with a little more oil and bake at 325 for 1 hour. And that's our chips. Next up is Step 2, the cheese. For our cheese, we're going to be making tzatziki sauce. And for that we need 1 cup Greek yogurt, 1 tablespoon lemon juice, half a cup finely grated cucumber, 1 clove garlic, a 1/4 teaspoon salt, half a tablespoon olive oil, and 1 tablespoon dill. We'll start by grating our cucumber. I'm doing this over another clean dishcloth because like our spinach, we will need to squeeze out the excess moisture. Now add the grated and squeezed cucumber to a bowl and mix in the lemon juice, salt, dill, garlic, olive oil, and yogurt, and mix well. And that's our cheese. Finally, we need Step 3, the toppings. All we have for toppings is some more parsley and feta to sprinkle over the top. I think we're ready for Step 4, let's eat. Okay, let's select our 2 nicest looking chips. Add a couple of dollops of tzatziki and top with the feta and parsley. All my taste testers bowed out today, so I guess I'll try this one. Yeah, the filling definitely needs salt, but otherwise this is divine. Provided you like spinach, of course. Well, that's all for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, give it a like and please consider subscribing if you want to see more nacho videos. If you have an idea for a future video, you can leave a comment below or tag me on Blue Sky. You won't find me on Facebook, Instagram, or Threads, though. If you're looking to steal my apron, well, that's nacho merch, but you can get your own at a link in the description. Now, this recipe only used half of the phyllo dough I had in my freezer, so I guess we'll need to find another recipe to use up the rest, but that's not your problem. Until next week, that is. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.